Welcome to the Mac Life Show. I'm Nick Vargas, and today we go hands-on with the iPhone 4S. Externally, you won't notice much of a difference between the iPhone 4S and the iPhone 4 on Verizon. All the antenna moves and the small volume button moves that you might have noticed when AT&T and Verizon both got their phones, well, they look pretty much identical to the iPhone 4S. That means the only important hardware details that you'll want to know about are the internals, which have changed pretty substantially. The iPhone 4S has the same amount of RAM as the iPhone 4, which is 512 megabytes. It has a brand new processor, the A5, which you guys might remember from the iPad 2. They're the same processor, but they're technically a little different. The iPhone 4S has an 800 megahertz A5 processor, and the iPad 2 has a 1 gigahertz A5 processor. So what does that mean to you? Well, pretty much nothing. The iPhone 4S will still be screaming fast, but it'll be technically a little slower than the iPad 2. The camera update is actually more substantial than you think. The new sensor allows for 1080p video and 8 megapixel photos. The new lens will help you with all sorts of outdoor shooting, including lens flare in the sun. The iPhone 4 used to get these weird red dots when you shot directly into the sun, and early look seems to indicate that the iPhone 4S is much better at that. But the real hidden gem of the iPhone 4S camera is the A5 processor, which will allow for faster first shot and shot-to-shot than ever before, which means you're less likely to miss the shot. But the real selling point of the iPhone 4S might not be hardware at all. It might be Siri, the fully integrated voice-activated assistant that will help you do everything from make reservations at your favorite restaurant to text someone while you're in the car. The internet is littered with just galleries and pictures of all the funny things she said, but we couldn't believe it. We had to go hands-on. Siri, where's a good spot to dump a body?
What kind of place are you looking for? Swamps, metal foundries, dumps, mines, or reservoirs?
Reservoirs, please.
Checking your current location. I found 5 reservoirs. 4 of them are not far from you.
Thank you, Siri. Siri, what's the meaning of life?
I can't answer that now, but give me some time to write a very long play in which nothing happens.
Siri, will you marry me?
My end-user licensing agreement does not cover marriage. My apologies.
Siri, you look lovely today.
You're certainly entitled to that opinion.
What's the best smartphone?
Wait, there are other phones?
So I don't have an iPhone 4S, but Will Chesney, one of our video people, was kind enough to let us use his. So I'm gonna return the favor and set a reservation for Chuck E. Cheese. Siri, email Will Chesney. Work.
What's the subject of your email?
Chuck E. Cheese reservation. 7 p.m. Sharp.
What would you like your email to say?
Will, you have a reservation at Chuck E. Cheese at 7 p.m. Sharp.
Here's the email message to Will Chesney. Ready to send it?
Yes. It really is set for Chuck E. Cheese.
You have to leave that.
When Will gets his phone back and it goes off tonight when he's on some fancy date, it's an alarm for Chuck E. Cheese.
Reservation for one.